Hey guys, we got an Audi S5 2012. Today we're going to replace the motor that essentially runs the wipers. Why? Because when you turn on the wipers, it goes crazy, uncontrollable. Sometimes when you shut off the car, the wipers get stuck, and there's also a error event that is generating on the dash that says that there's a wiper malfunction. So today what we're going to do is we're going to remove the plastic cover here, remove all this plastic cover and get into the motor. It's going to couple of divots here, so we'll play the video and essentially get to that piece. So it's real simple. This little divot holds this plastic piece down. All you got to do is unscrew this, pop it out, and once you do that, you'll be able to start lifting this piece. And as we can see, there is the motor. There is the motor that we're going to replace, and the spare motor is here, which I'm going to then remove from this unit and replace it. Real simple. Here's the second one that we're going to take out, so then we'll be able to take this cover and get into that motor. And there we go, cover's off, and we're going to get to the motor over there in a second. But interesting enough, I noticed it's a lot of dust in there, a lot of leaves. It's good to do a maintenance check every so often. There's the motor. We're going to get there and replace that motor the best we can. So basically you're going to get a flathead, and you're going to pop that bad boy out. It comes right out. Boop. Gains access to the socket. Same thing's going to be over there. Okay, once you remove the cap and you remove the screw, right, once you remove this, which is a socket 10, you need to get a wiper remover tool. This basically goes in there, and this unit is going to let you pull the wiper out so you don't force it and damage the wipers. So it's pretty cool. You can find them online. Essentially it's going to go in there, and we're going to turn this, and it's going to pop the blade out. Cool. And there it is. This, turn it, oops, pops it right out. Every tool, you do the job. Okay, so after further inspection, I looked, and we can see that the arm broke off from the car. Look at that. That whole piece is hard to see, but this thing snapped. It broke completely. Look at that. Gone. So good thing we didn't replace the motor here. We're replacing the whole arm. This piece snapped off. Okay, so we removed the protector here, and now we can see clearly what happened. This arm snapped. The plastic broke. I guess they don't make them like they used to. It's a good thing we just not replacing the motor. We're doing the whole piece. So what snapped? All right, if we look at there, see that piece? And that's what snapped. All right, so we removed the damaged part. All right, so look at the problem. That was it. This piece snapped off. That's why these wipers are going cuckoo. That's why these wipers. There's the compartment that we removed it. It's really not too difficult to remove. It's a little tight in the middle, but you have to definitely have an extender to be able to take the piece out. So make sure you get yourself a nice extension to your socket. Okay, I just put in the replacement. I just slowly put in the bolts in there. I didn't tighten it yet. Just wanted to show you. It's like, you got to fold it in a little bit. You got to not fold it. All right, guys, this is the new unit, or the refurbished one. Putting in the unit, just kind of have to like make a little bit of a turn on it, and it'll slide right in. I just put these two bolts on. I got to tighten them up, but I just put it in place right now, just kind of show you. So then I'll hook up the cable and everything else, assemble it again. I'll leave you with this. I put the wipers back on. What I would recommend is don't put the wipers on just yet. Once you replace the motor or the whole assembly system, close your hood. You have to lock it. It has to be closed. Turn on the car, do the wiper blades, just to see if these spin, right? Just, you want to do all that, sanity check. Once you're done, then put on the blades, right? You lift up the hood again, put on the blades. Now, I suggest don't put the bolts on just yet. You have to make sure that you have them nicely calibrated, I guess. You put them in the right place, because you turn on the wipers on and off, make sure that they don't overstretch the windshield, they don't go too low, because if it goes too low, it could snap. I got a feeling I know why mine snapped. That's for another story. I have a feeling I took it to service someplace. They had to do something to that area, and they put it back wrong. Anyways, that's where we're at. I'm now just gonna put the screws on, put the cover on, and we're done, guys. Hey guys, I recommend before you put the wipers on and bolt it down, just test it, close the hood, and just test it, make sure that the motor works and everything works. Then you could put on the blades, make sure you test the blades that they're actually in a good position, turn them on and off, then lock it in, put in the bolt, you're done. Cover it. We have the cover that we're going to put here in a few minutes, and we're done. Thank you guys for watching.